There are 5 quick secrets to finding your soulmate without using any dating apps, because let's face it, it is so exhausting and you probably won't find him on dating apps anyway. The universe usually have a more creative way of bringing soulmates together. I'm a purpose and love coach, and I've been together with my divine counterpart for 5 years now. Without further ado, let's get into it. The first secret is to tend to your temple. It's so easy to let yourself go if you haven't found somebody special in a long while. I mean, at least I can attest to that. I used to be basically addicted to Pringles and this like milk chocolate with licorice in it. It's like a Swedish thing. And this was my way of coping with like, I haven't found my soulmate, you know, where is he? I need some like quick dopamine hit. But tending to your temple, nourishing your body is so important because your body's care mirrors the self-care and self-love that you have for yourself. And that is so important because it's less about like how you look and like, you know, how slim you are, what you weigh, and more about showing like the self-respect and the self-love that you have for yourself that's attractive to your soulmate. So get your exercise in every week, eat healthy, nourishing foods, and dress in a way that makes you feel like a freaking goddess, okay? I don't want to see you walking around in your pajamas pants, because he could be like outside your door right now. Like, you don't know. He could be in the grocery store. Would you want to run into him when you're wearing like your pajamas? No. And what I do as well that really helps me connect with my feminine energy is 2 times a week I have like a pamper day. It's more of just like a pamper hour where I have a bath. I've just like massaged myself with warm oil, get some essential oil in the bath, listen to some jazz music, put a face mask on, maybe a hair mask, and that way you're tending to your temple while also looking good and feeling amazing and in your feminine flowy energy. Secret number 2 is to balance your masculine and feminine energy. In today's society, we are only told that there is the masculine energy. I mean, you see how the 9-to-5 like corporate world is structured. It's not like, oh, if you're on your period, you get the week off to focus, you know, psychically on like how you're feeling about yourself and any insights that you have. No, what's valued is working hard. Overworking is almost seen as a badge of honor, and that is not balanced energies. So if you have these like ambitious, overworking, like Capricorn-like tendencies like me, then you need to chill out, you know, do some maybe ecstatic dance, have more baths and be more present in your body, maybe do some yoga more often to tap into that feminine energy. And it might be the other way around, that you are too much in your feminine energy. And maybe you're trying to start a business, but all you're doing is just like adjusting the fonts all the time because you're scared to take that messy action and fail and learn by failing. So you might need to tap into that inner fire more. And the best way to do this is to create habits, right? Say that, okay, I'm gonna work on this and that, this time of the day, maybe wake up earlier so you get more done. You can also follow Ayurvedic principles to step more into your pitta or fire energy. And that would include eating things that are like fiery in nature, like spicy foods and tomatoes, bananas. These are all pitta inducing. Ginger as well. Now you might be wondering, Julia, how does this have anything to do with me finding my soulmate? Well, we all have a polarity, whether that's masculine or feminine, which is like our stronger energy. Usually it's what your gender is. So most likely if you're a girl, you're probably the feminine energy and he's more of the divine masculine energy. And even if your soulmate is of the same gender, you will still have different polarities. And you need to achieve inner union before you can unite with your soulmate. Secret number 3 is let go of what is not in alignment in your life. So if you imagine yourself like an onion, this is an onion now, and you want to peel and peel and peel because we have so much programming, so many layers that don't serve us from childhood, past lives, that we're gonna just, you know, reprogram, relearn of like what is actually the truth, who are we actually, what's the authentic me. So some things from me that I let go of was alcohol. I've just never enjoyed alcohol. I know many people do, and I have nothing against that. But for me, I was just doing it because of peer pressure. It wasn't me. So listening to my body and being like, okay, like I know people want me to drink alcohol here, but I'm not gonna do it because I don't enjoy it. Another really common one is letting go of friends that are no longer in alignment. They might be friends that you've had since childhood, but just because you've known them for a long time, you're not obliged to stay friends with them. In fact, you're doing them a disservice if you're no longer enjoying their company, right? If they're draining your energy. You need to be with friends who are a vibrational match, and then they can find friends who are a vibrational match to them, so you'll both be happier. Snakes, they shed their old skin before mating, so you need to see it a little bit like that. When you're meeting your soulmate, you need to shed your old skin, shed what doesn't serve you in order to bring in your soulmate. Number 4 is to unleash your purpose. Unleash your purpose. And I have a story about this. So when I would say it was like 2 years before I met, my divine counterpart. And I asked my psychic, like, okay, you told me I have a divine counterpart. I want to meet him. Where is he? When is he coming? And she said, look, Julia, you are not living your purpose yet. You need to step more into that before he can come into your life, because you're not on your core frequency now. You're not doing, your purpose. So I was very hesitant to that. I really postponed it. I'd always wanted to start a blog, a YouTube channel, but I had so many limiting beliefs about it. And I just feel like I wasn't worthy. Oh my gosh, nobody's gonna listen to this. But then eventually I caved in because he wasn't still here in my life. And it was actually a lot of fun, I had just created a few blog posts and I put it on my Instagram story and he commented on it and he said, your blog is pretty good. At that point yet, I thought it was just like this random guy who was commenting. But then just a few months later, we met up in Spain and the rest is history. So let's say that your passion, your purpose is, helping starving kids. Help some charity. You want to start a charity. You don't have to have solved world hunger for him to come into your life. It's just getting started. That was all it took for me to bring in my divine partner into my life. Sacred number 5 is to surrender and detach, which is easier said than done, I know. Basically, you need to set your intention that you are ready for your divine partner. You're ready for your soulmate. And there's many ways you can do this. You can have like a ritual where you proclaim it to the universe. You can have affirmations that you read out loud in the morning. You can put him on your dream board that's on your laptop, so every time you open your desktop browser, you see it. And once you've done this, and you also followed the other steps I told you, the universe will bring you your soulmate. Trust that. Because if you don't trust that, and you're trying to force it by like going on all these dating apps and like chase, that's desperate energy. That's not showing trust. And then the universe thinks like, okay, so this is not your reality then. Being with your soulmate is not your reality because you're trying so desperately. So no, just like when you order on Amazon Prime, it will come tomorrow. You need to think the same way about your soulmate. They're coming. This episode is a sign. I'd love to hear your thoughts, and if you want more content on how to find the love of your life and step into your purpose, then follow me for more. Love you so much.